As we continue with our discussion on human-machine interfaces, whether you're using a distributed control system or whether you're using a supervisory control and data acquisition, the whole focus is always going to be work smarter and don't work harder. Look at what is available to you from the equipment that you have got and use it to the best of your ability. Today, I'd like to focus on making use of multi-slot agents, and this is something that many human-machine interfaces may offer to you. I have created a screen, and for the sake of simplicity, imagine that these are three transformers out in the field. They could be motors, they could be valves, they could be pumps, they could be anything that you want to. I'm just going to call them transformers for the sake of this demonstration. Now there's transformer number one that can be switched on and switched off. It's green when it's on, it's red when it's off. Again, your company's standards would dictate what colors you would use. Transformer number two can switch on and it can switch off. Transformer number three can switch off and it can switch on. And of course, we can have any combination such as 1 and 2, or maybe 2 and 3, whatever the case would be. Now imagine if we could make it easy for the operators and have the state of the transformers written out on the screen so that the operators could merely just look across and see what the state is and know it at a glance. Or else we might take that information and go and put it in a report. You might be generating a report per shift or a report per day or a report per week or a report per month. We'd like to go and put that information in so that it is readily going to be available. Now, in this case, you're going to have to create a binary table and look at the combinations of transformer 1, 2, and 3. And that is going to be simple enough. Let's go and do that. In this case, I'm going to have 3 transformers. And if we have a look at a binary table, 2 to the power n, which is going to be 2 to the power 3, is going to give me 8. And so I am going to have 8 combinations that I can work with. The easiest way to create a binary table is just to start with the least significant bit on the right-hand side, which for me is going to be transformer number 1, and put in 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. And then I just double that. 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, and I double that. 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. And those are the 8 combinations that I can work with for 3 transformers or 3 of anything. I'm going to have every single status from all of them being off to all of them being on, and all of the statuses that we can have in between. Now, looking at that, we can quite easily go and put a table together. That first line says that all transformers are going to be off. The next line says that transformer number 1 is going to be on. Then I'm going to have transformer number 2, which is going to be on. Here I'm going to have transformer number 1 and transformer number 2, which will be on. If I have a look at the next line, I'm going to have transformer number 3, which will be on. Here I've got transformer number 1 and transformer number 3, which is going to be on. In the next line, I'm going to have transformer number 2 and transformer number 3, which will be on. And in the very bottom line, I'm going to have all transformers which will be on. So I take that table and I literally go and put it as an agent into my human machine interface. I go and have a look for a multi-state agent I created for these conditions, and we're up and running in a very short period of time. And this is what I have done with my human machine interface. I have gone and created a multi-state agent, which I've gone and called transformer state. And inside transformer number state, that's the transformer state, I've got transformer number 1 number 2, and number 3, which is either going to be on or is going to be off. And then for each of those states, I've gone and created a table. You can see that when all transformers are off, all of those inputs, V01, which represents transformer number 1, V02, which represents transformer number 2, and V03, which represents transformer number 3, all of them have been switched off. If I was to go to the next state, which is only going to be transformer number 1 that is on, you can see that 1 is on and 2 and 3 is off. And so I can jump to any one of the 8 states. I'm going to jump to state number 5, which says that only transformer number 3 is going to be on. And you can see there on for 3 and 1. On for 3 and 1 and 2 are going to be off. And that's it. Put in the whole table, and when you've finished, you can go and utilize that table. We should see exactly that. So I'm going to put in a text block, which is going to display my values. And now when I start to run, you can see that it says all transformers off. Let's go and start transformer number 1. Only transformer number 1 on, it says. I can go and switch only transformer number 2 on, or I can go and switch only transformer number 3 on. I can put on 1 and 2, and that's what it's going to say to me on the screen. I can switch on 1 and 3, and that's what it shows on the screen. Or I can go and put on 2 and 3, or I can go and switch on all of the transformers. And every time the display is going to tie up with what we have out in the field. Again, I'm going to say, use your human machine interface to the best of its capability. There is so much that we can do with these devices, and you need to make sure that you always are going to do that. Hopefully that is some wonderful food for thought. Think about it, and remember that if you do attend my training, you get to experience and do all of these experiments and many, many more.